Yeah, I saw Silver Linings Playbook
The
this
what?
weekend.
What is it?
Silver Linings Playbook.
What is
You guys obviously know that movie, and you can tell what it's about by the title.
Silver Linings
Silver Linings Playbook.
No.
It sounds like
Not
some
really.
sort of weird porn thing, maybe. I don't know. Silver Linings
I think you just
Playbook.
might be thinking of porn, because that doesn't sound anything like a porn.
No, what is the? What is there? There's this place. Is it here? I was driving by. Yeah, it's here. It's fine art. Have you seen those billboards here in Dallas for fine art?
I have seen those.
And you're like, I don't think that's fine art.
Because that looks because the rest of the writing indicates it might be an adult establishment.
It is an adult
Are you
establishment.
saying that that's not fine art?
No, it's definitely not fine art.
No.
Yeah, but but that's really good. But thank you for sharing that with us. Definitely not fine art. It sounds like one of those things where you're trying to make it sound like it's all fancy.
Well, yeah, to me it sounds like nothing, which is why I don't think the movie's going to do well, because you have no idea what it's about. But it was Bradley Cooper was in it, and Robert De Niro was in it, and Jennifer Lawrence from Hunger Games was in it, looking insanely hot. And it's a movie about two, I would say, mentally disturbed people finding love. And, of course, they are, as all mental, and I can speak as one, all Eagles fans are mentally disturbed. You have to be one. And so it kind of revolves around the Eagles, which is kind of like why I kind of wanted to see it. But that was very good. It was a really good little...
a mentally disturbed Philadelphia Eagles love story.
Yes.
That sounds like it has widespread appeal to it.
Right up my alley. And then if you name it something that does not describe it in any way, then you're really going to have a hit.
No, now you're making over $37 for the weekend.
After you've described this movie, I think it's better to have it not describe anything in the movie.
Maybe that was the plan.
Yeah.
Well, no, it was this guy who gets out of a bad relationship and goes into catches his wife cheating, gets into this sort of like dark spiral, and finally gets out of the mental hospital. And then finds love with someone else who pretty much should be in a mental hospital as well. So it was solid.
It's the feel-good movie of the year.
It made me think of you, Glenn, with the mental illness part, obviously. But secondarily, it also made me think of you because they had a preview for Hitchcock, which is a new movie about Alfred Hitchcock and his making of Psycho, which I guess apparently the studios didn't want to touch. They didn't want anything to do with it, even after he had a million successes. They didn't want anything to do with it, and he basically wrote all the checks for this movie and almost wrote himself into bankruptcy. And I guess, I don't know if he had an affair or he may have or was close to having an affair with the star of the movie.
Tippi Hedren?
I guess, yeah.
She was the Birds. Psycho was...
Oh, Psycho was...
somebody else.
What's her name? Curtis, Jamie Lee Curtis's mom.
Right, yeah.
No, yeah.
Anyway, I don't think I don't think he ever had an affair with the co-stars. He was in love with all of the co-stars.
Like
he was
in an obsessive sort of way, almost.
Yeah, he was really kind of a sad figure. He was he had very, very low self-esteem. Very low self-esteem. I mean, you know, when your profile is your calling card and your profile is a big fat guy with giant lips.
Yeah.
I mean, you're like, I'm pretty ugly. I'm pretty ugly in just a pencil line drawing.
Yeah, he seemed to be wildly aware of...
He was, of what he looked like. And in a world where everybody was obsessed with looks, and he was wildly talented and kind of a sad figure. But anyway.
We should tell people that the reason I say it reminded me of Glenn is because you're a huge Hitchcock fan.
Yes.
You're crazy. And also, obviously, the chin was the other thing that reminded me.
Okay. Boy. It's not the time to be writing Christmas bonuses, is it?
You'll note that I said nothing of the kind that whole time.
And sometimes saying something might be even better than saying nothing.
I disagree with you, Stu, on what you just said about Glenn. Nothing could be further from the truth.
Good inflection there. I think you really pulled that off.
Thank you. It was heartfelt.